Hey, Psychiant crew! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of the human mind. Today, we're unlocking something truly intriguing. Top 10 uncommon human behavior insights. Have you ever wondered why you act the way you do? Or why people around you behave in ways that seem, well, unexpected? The truth is, human behavior is a wild mix of biology, psychology, and a sprinkle of mystery. And trust me, some of these insights will leave you rethinking everything you thought you knew about yourself and others. From unconscious biases pulling the strings behind your decisions, to the surprising ways love messes with your brain chemistry. We're about to explore 10 lesser-known facts that'll make you see human behavior in a whole new light. Stick around because we've got research, expert quotes, and plenty of aha moments coming your way. Oh, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We're all about unpacking the quirks of the mind every week. Ready to dive in? Let's get started with number 1. Let us kick things off with something mind-blowing. A lot of what you do every day, isn't it, entirely up to you? Research suggests that unconscious biases, those sneaky little assumptions hiding in your brain, play a huge role in your decisions. Whether you're choosing a snack or judging a stranger, these hidden influences are at work without you even noticing. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman, a Nobel Prize winner, puts it perfectly. We are blind to our blindness. In his book, Thinking, Fast and Slow, he explains how our brain operates on 2 systems, one fast and intuitive, the other slow and deliberate. Guess which one often wins? The fast one, loaded with biases we don't even clock. Studies show this impacts everything from hiring decisions to how we vote. Crazy, right? So next time you make a snap judgment, pause and ask, is this really me, or is my brain just autopiloting? It's a humbling reminder that we're not as in control as we think. Want to dig deeper into this? Let's move on. Number 2. Ever notice how some memories stick with you forever, while others fade fast? Turns out, emotional memories, like the thrill of your first roller coaster or the sting of a breakup, outlast factual ones, like what you ate for lunch last Tuesday. Why? It's all about your brain's wiring. Neuroscientist Joseph Ledoux says, emotion and memory are intimately connected. His research on the amygdala, the brain's emotional hub, shows it turbocharges memories tied to feelings. That's why you can still smell your grandma's cookies from years ago, but you'd struggle to list the capitals of Europe from school. These emotional imprints don't just sit there. They shape how you react to similar situations later in life. Think about it. A bad experience with a dog might make you tense around pets forever. It's not just memory, it's behavior in action. Pretty wild how our past emotions steer our present, huh? Let's keep this train rolling. Number 3 might sound odd, but hear me out. The stuff you feel physically can mess with how you think. Holding a heavy object, for example, might make you see a task as more important. This is called embodiment, and it's a real thing in psychology. Expert John Bargh, a social psychologist, nails it. The body and mind are not separate, they're a team. His studies show that physical sensations, like warmth or weight, can sway your perceptions. In one experiment, people holding a warm drink rated others as friendlier. Meanwhile, a heavy clipboard made job candidates seem more serious. It's like your body's secretly whispering to your brain. Next time you're carrying something heavy, notice if it changes how you feel about your day. It's a quirky little insight into how connected our physical and mental worlds are. Ready for more? Let's go! Number 4 is a bit spooky. Your memories. They're not always legit. Studies show false memories can be planted in your head, making you believe things that never happened. Imagine being convinced you stole candy as a kid when you didn't. Memory expert Elizabeth Loftus, a legend in psychology, says, memory works like a Wikipedia page. You can edit it, but so can others. Her research proved this by implanting fake memories, like getting lost in a mall, into people's minds. Some even swore they committed crimes they never did. It's wild how suggestible we are. This isn't just a party trick, it affects behavior. If you remember something negative, it could change how you act towards someone. Ever had a fight over a memory you're sure happened? Maybe it didn't. Let's unpack the next one. Number 5 might surprise you. People with low self-esteem sometimes put others down to feel better. It's not intuitive, but it happens more than you'd think. Psychologist Roy Baumeister explains, people with fragile self-worth often lash out to protect themselves. His work on self-esteem shows that when someone feels bad inside, humiliating others can be a twisted way to boost their ego. It's like a seesaw. Pushing someone down lifts them up temporarily. Ever met someone who's quick to criticize? This could be why. It's not always malice, it's insecurity in disguise. Understanding this can shift how you respond. Maybe with empathy instead of anger. Pretty eye-opening, right? Onward we go. Number 6. Truth isn't as solid as you think. What's true for you might not be for me. It's subjective, shaped by our unique lenses. Psychologist Carol Tavris says, "We see the world not as it is, but as we are." Her book, Mistakes Were Made, But Not By Me, dives into how personal biases twist our reality. Two people can witness the same event, like a car accident, and walk away with totally different stories. It's not lying, it's perception. This explains so many arguments, doesn't it? Recognizing truth's wiggle room can make us more patient with others. What's your take on this? Let's keep exploring. Number 7. A psychiatric label, like anxiety or depression, is just one way to see someone's behavior. It's not the whole picture. Psychologist Thomas Sass once said, "Mental illness is a metaphor, not a fact." He argued that behavior doesn't always fit neatly into medical boxes. It's complex, influenced by culture, context, and more. A diagnosis can help, sure, but it's not the only truth. Maybe someone's disorder is a reaction to their world. This invites us to look beyond labels and ask, what else is going on here? It's a broader lens on human quirks. Ready for number 8? Number 8. Life's not black and white. Most things, actions, people, choices, aren't purely good or bad. They're a messy mix. Cognitive psychologist Albert Ellis put it well. The world is full of gray, and that's okay. His rational emotive behavior therapy teaches us to ditch extreme thinking. Yelling at someone might be rude, but maybe it came from stress, not evil. This nuance can soften how we judge ourselves and others. Ever caught yourself over-labeling something? This insight's a nudge to step back and see the shades. Let's hit the next one. Number 9 is universal. No one escapes suffering. Rich, poor, young, old. We all feel it at some point. Existential psychologist Irvin Yalom says, "Suffering is the human condition. It binds us." In his book, Staring at the Sun, he explores how pain, though tough, connects us. Your struggles might look different from mine, but the feeling, that's shared. This can flip how you see someone's grumpy attitude. Maybe they're hurting too. It's a call to empathy, don't you think? One more to go. Number 10 is a fun one. Falling in love might feel like obsessive-compulsive disorder. Yep, biochemically, they're cousins. Neuroscientist Helen Fisher explains, love lights up the brain's reward system like an addiction. Her scans show that early romance floods your brain with dopamine and serotonin shifts, eerily similar to OCD, obsessive loops. That's why you can't stop thinking about them or checking your phone. It's not just butterflies, it's chemistry. Ever been lovesick and wondered why it's so intense? Now you know. Pretty cool twist on romance, huh? Let's wrap this up. There you have it, Psychiant fam, our top 10 uncommon human behavior insights. From unconscious biases to love's OCD-like buzz, we've peeled back the layers of what makes us tick. Isn't it wild how much goes on beneath the surface? Here's the takeaway. Human behavior is a puzzle, and these insights are just a few pieces. They remind us to question, to empathize, and to marvel at our complexity. Which one hit home for you? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, give it a thumbs up. It helps us keep bringing you mind-bending content. Want more? Check out our playlist on quirky psychology facts. Link in description. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We're here every week, exploring the weird and wonderful world of the mind. Until next time, keep wondering, keep learning, and stay curious. This is Your Name from Psychiant, signing off. See you soon.